guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tier list. So for this tier list, I'm going to go through all of the Apex Legends skins that you can get anytime in the store for all the different characters. So this is just my opinion on what I think are the different tiers of skins. We're going to be going off of this little cute chart here from S to F tier. And once again, this is my opinion. Alright, starting off, we have Fuse. So Fuse's old gold skin. I do like the colors on this one. So for me, I feel like with the color scheme and everything of that nature, let's bring little Fuse into the fray here. I'm gonna say that this old gold skin for Fuse, I'm gonna give it an A. Yeah, I think it's an A tier skin. I like the color scheme a lot. That's just partial for me. Okay, moving on to his Natural Born Daredevil. I don't like it as much as the old gold. It is kind of vibrant, the colors, but I am kind of partial to the gold scheme and the white hair. So Natural Born Daredevil, I wouldn't say is a bad skin, but I don't think it's as good as his old gold skin. So, with all that being said, in my opinion, I'm going to stick this one as a B tier skin. Moving on down to his Man of War. Okay, so kind of a piratey look. I actually like the skin. I think it's pretty nice looking. I like the color scheme. That like greenish color looks really good with his skin tone. Yeah, I like the skin. I would say I like about just as much as his old gold. So I'm gonna give it another A tier. So yeah, definitely I think A tier on that Fuse skin. Moving on to his Dread Captain. Now the colors of this one are really nice. I really like the colors. I like how they're more consistent than the previous skin. Yeah, I really like this one as well quite a bit. I think I will put this one as C. I do really like this skin. I don't think it's quite an S tier, but it does make me kind of want to question his old gold. Maybe his old gold is an S tier. It's my list. Do what I like. So I'm actually gonna move old gold up, and I'm gonna move his other pirate one down and put this one here. Yeah, this is what I think. Okay, so old Fuse Bud didn't do too bad. All the way from B to S, so I'd say in general he has pretty good solid skins you can get just from the everyday shop. Moving on to Bangalore. Okay. Skin's kind of bland for me. The Enforcer skin. I guess I try to go with the police colors and stuff like that. It's just not my cup of tea personally. So it does what it's wanting to do. So I'll give it the credit for that, but it's just kind of boring to me. So I'm gonna put that as a D tier skin. It's doing what it needs to do, but not my favorite. Moving on to Apex Overdrive Bangalore skin. Like the colors on this. The bright white looks nice. It's a good contrast with the black on the pants and some of the sleeves. It adds a nice contrast with a big pop of red as well. So I'm gonna give that one. Let's see. Where do I fall in line with Apex Overdrive? I'm gonna say it's an A tier. Yeah, I like it's an A tier skin. The color scheme's pretty crisp. I like that skin. Officer William. I do like the hair in this one. I like that it's pop out. It's a little something different, and I appreciate that. Recoloring on the skin. The ombre kind of on the little pleated skirt thingy, bobber here. I also like the chrome effects. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking skin. I would say it's also an A tier. I think it's way nicer looking than the officer one, the police officer one. So I'm gonna say that is another A tier skin. That is Miss Bangalore. Then you have the Spacewalker. It's okay. It's nothing crazy, special. I'd say it's about a C tier on this one. Alright, moving on to the next one, which is the Viceroy. This one's obviously beautiful. Let's look at it. The colors are great. The contrast is great. Absolutely love this skin. Yeah, I think it's a great skin. I think it's an S tier for sure. Beautiful contrast. Everything is it screams like a legendary skin. So I would say this one is an S tier. Okay, moving on to our next legend, we have Bloodhound. So, starting off with Imperial Warrior. The color scheme's okay. I like the outfit. It's pretty cool looking. I think in comparison to its other color option, which is the Royal Guard, I like it more. I do like the blue on the skin quite a bit. But I wouldn't say it's something to write home about. It's a pretty decent skin, but I wouldn't say it's anywhere near up where some of these other skins are at. So I'm gonna say it's probably about a C tier. Mm, you know what? No, we're gonna keep at the B tier. I'm gonna say it's a B tier skin. Moving on, we have, like I said, the Royal Guard. I like the other coloring a bit more. I just think this one has too much red. I think I'd like it more if the kind of face part was a different color, kind of like this one has that brown color with the black hat. I wish this one kind of didn't have the red on red. I think I would like it a lot more. But so I'm gonna put it one step under its fellow brother, and stick it in the C category. Okay, moving on to the Plague Doctor. Looking in a little bit of that history in here for this one. A lot of dull the colors. I think that's kind of the intention behind it. I do like it. I don't love it, so to speak. It's just nothing that I would, want to run around the map on. But it's nice. I would say it's another B tier skin. That's my opinion. Okay, moving on to the Rune Keeper. This one's nice. I do like the Rune Keeper. I don't think it's quite an S tier, but I do think it's an A tier skin. I just think the line work on the uniform, that nice bright kind of orangey line that goes through it, provides that pop that I think the skin needed. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's an A tier. A tier. Welcome, welcome. Alright, moving on to our next legend. We have Mr. Caustic. Okay, starting off with his black hard skin. which, as we already know, I am partial to white hair. White and gray and hair is just, I don't know what it is for me. I just love it. So obviously that obviously gets points off the bat. I love the pop of gold. I like the fur. I mean, I like it more than its other partner in crime. So I would say this one's actually an S tier for me. I really like the skin. Like I said, just kind of hits the things I'm partial to. So very much so like it. So I'm going to say S tier for me. And now we have his Divine Right. I do like the colors in this one. I like the blonde hair; it's pretty cool. The white, that off white, grayish white with the blue, really does look nice together. Um, I'd say it's like almost S. It's like in between. It's like not quite S, but I don't think it's quite A either. So I might just cheat a little bit and stick it in the middle between the two. I would say it's not quite A, it's not quite S, somewhere in the middle. Philosopher's Stone. So this is the other recolor of the S tier skin, but it just doesn't do it as much for me. It's just kind of purple hair, kind of doesn't go off feel with the tealish blue color fur, and it just kind of feels like I wish they would have stuck with just one of those colors, like if the hair was teal or if the outfit had definitely cool purple personally. So for me, it's not really doing it. It just kind of looks all over the place. For me, I'm gonna have to say this one is a. Let's go with a B tier. It's not quite doing it for me, but I still just like the overall like model of the skin, and that's what's saving it from going down lower. Kind of least for me is the Sixth Sense. It's just boring, especially to the cool color concept of the other one. This is kind of boring. I mean, I guess if you're gonna lay down or not really lay down, but crouch in bushes or something, maybe you'd want to use this skin. Otherwise, I don't really like it. Um, Especially when it has such a nice model, just to throw those colors on there. It just feels very like boring. I'm gonna put this one at an E tier. Sorry, Caustic. Forgive me, sir. And then, of course, we have the Third Emperor. Nearly forgot about this one. This one's cool. This one's like, I feel like all people who like edgy stuff would pick this one. But it's nice looking. I like the glowing eyes. I like the way his mask is kind of like going onto his face. It is very pretty skin. I will give it that. But for me, I'm gonna say this one's a solid A tier. So I don't think it does what I liked about his other skin that I put at S tier. I still like this one more. So that would put this one at a solid A tier. Alright, that is my boy Caustic. Moving on to Crypto. Alright, starting off with Devil's Advocate. Cool name. But not such much of a cool skin. I know I said I'm partial to white hair, but I just don't. It just looks like his roots started growing in. And I just kind of wish, like, that was all white. Maybe give it a little bit more flair to the hairstyle. Maybe style it up a bit. It's just like really red. Kind of wish like the pants were black, or even if they vice versa, the colors made these flames red and the jacket black. That would have been cooler. I don't really like the skin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this one's also an E tier for me. Just not doing what I think they wanted it to do. Moving on to Hype Beast. This was obviously a really cool skin. I mean, do I need to speak anymore? This is definitely an S tier. This is a really cool skin. So, say less. That is definitely an S tier. Really cool skin. I would love to see more skins in that kind of art style where it's just fun, bright, vibrant, but still keeps to the character. Okay, moving on to Rising Phoenix. I get the concept of this skin. I just don't really like it. If you're gonna say Phoenix, why even give him blue pants? It doesn't really make sense to me. I don't like this one at all. I really don't. So I like it more than his Devil's Advocate though, because I really don't like that one. That one's really boring, but I still don't really like this one all that much. But I wouldn't say like I despise it. I'm gonna put it as D tier. Okay, moving on to The Hired Gun. This one's simple but sleek. Definitely better than his Devil's Advocate. That's simple but sleek. And I wouldn't say it's anything, amazing, but I wouldn't say it's bad. I would put this one as an A tier. I feel like this one's between A and B. Yeah, between A and B. Can't say it's fully A, and I can't say it's fully B. Okay, the Masked Dancer. This one's the way cooler version of the Rising Phoenix. I mean, the colors are just spot on. Really cool. I like this one quite a bit. I'm gonna say, for me, this one is better than an A tier, but not quite an S tier. I know I keep cheating and putting things wherever I want, but it is what it is. Alright, moving on to my brother, Gibraltar. Okay, Millennium Tusk. It's okay. I think they could have done more and kind of pushed the Tusk cool get some more bones and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't really like it at all. Really, I just think it's kind of boring. Yeah, I'm gonna say this was an E tier, and partial to white, but that's just not. It's just not doing it for me. It's a little too blah. Bunker Buster. Okay, it's definitely trying to go for that like army looking colors scheme. It does what it's trying to do. But similar to that police officer Bangalore looking one, it's just not doing what I like. So if you're into this kind of look, then it's doing what you like. But for me, it's just not quite what I like. Dark Side. This one's pretty cool. I do like the Dark Side. It's pretty edgy, but it's different. So if you're gonna like grab a skin for Gibraltar just out of the shop, not off any event, I would probably grab this one. It's not quite an S. Yeah, I mean I like it. I would say it's an A tier skin. Moving on to Horizon. Dark Matter. Dark Matter is a pretty cool looking skin. I like it. I don't think I love it. I would say it's probably somewhere on a B tier. In general, though, I'm not in love with Horizon's model. So, there's that as well. Kind of partial against her model. I don't really like it that much. But I'm going to say Dark Matter is a B. You know what? Nah, I'm going to say it's a C. I like it. I don't love it. That's that. Keep going all the way down. Okay. Their next one, Golden Basan. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize if I am. This one's actually my favorite. I actually like this skin. It's actually looks really good, and especially because I'm not a big fan of her model, but that skin look makes her model look actually nice. Yeah, I actually like this skin quite a bit. Probably my favorite Horizon skin altogether, and I'd even give it an S tier. This is kind of someone who's kind of, I guess you could say, a Horizon hater when it comes to the model. I just don't like the model very much. But yeah, it's that good. And then it starts to go downhill with these other ones. Like, ugh. Alright, Solaris. It's just not pretty. Neither is the next one. Neither of them are good. Solaris is a little better than the other one, so because of that, I'll give it an E tier. I just don't like it. Too boring. Most see legendary skins. You want something that's cool, it's gonna pop out, and it's just not it. Terra Nova. Congrats! You have made my first F tier come to fruition. Not a very pretty looking skin at all. I really don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Lifeline! Alright, so Lifeline has some pretty cool looking skins, I'm not gonna lie to you. You get a pretty good looking skin from Lifeline just from the shop. Starting with London Calling. I mean, just look at it. This skin's really cool looking. A lot of her skins are really cool looking from the shop. I love the skin. Really cool looking. Spunky. Without overdoing it. I like it. That's an S tier for me. Organized Anarchy. I would say this one's probably also an S tier. You know, my partiality to white hair, and then plus hitting those complementary color notes with the orange and the blue. She just looks on point with it. 100%. 2 S tiers in a row. Vital Signs. I like this one. I actually have this one. The little mint hair color. It's not as good as the other two. I got it out of a pack. It's nice. It's a nice skin. I like the mint hair. I like the little pop of color, how it's different than you normally see. So yeah, I would say solid B tier skin. Okay, Peak Performer. This one's pretty cool. I like the metallic aspects of it, but there's just something about it. I don't know if it's because they have these kind of random pops of color with the red, and then they got the purple, and then they got the pink, and they got yellow. I just kind of wish they would pick one of those colors, and I think it would look a little nicer. I'm gonna go probably on this one. Let's see. It's probably my least favorite one from the shop. I still like it. Don't get me wrong, but when I look at the other ones, it can't compare. Then on down to my mains, Loba. Which I hope eventually come out these recolors. Starting off with Bootlegger, I like this skin. I've been very tempted to buy it, but like I said, I'm waiting for the recolors to come out sometime this decade. Would be lovely. But yeah, Bootlegger. I like this skin a lot. I think she's beautiful in it. She's very feminine. It's probably one of the more feminine skins in Apex. I like it a lot. It's an S tier for me. We have Gold Standard. A pretty nice recolor of it. I think it's a lot of gold, but I do like it still quite a bit. I definitely like this one more, but we'll see when the recolors come out if my mind gets changed, because I think the one recolor is looking to be pink, and we already know that if that's the case, then that's the skin I'm gonna want. But anyways, back on track. I'd say Gold Standard is a solid A tier skin. I really like it. Not as much as Bootlegger though. Off the record. Okay, so these skins. I do really like these skins. I like how they take Loba to kind of a different place, a little more edgy, a little less feminine. I don't like Off the Record as much as I like Purple Rain. That being said, I would say Off the Record is a solid. For me, it's about C tier. It doesn't give this the same energy that I feel like Purple Rain gives, where it's so bright and vibrant and beautiful, and yeah, I just like the colors way more on this one. So Purple Rain, beautiful skin, really pretty skin. Been tempted to buy this one as well, but holding out. I'm a free currency, free to play win, free to play players for the win. Alright, let's move her over to S tier because that's what she is. Moving on to Mr. Mirage. Alright, so this one is not pretty. And he just makes him look kind of big and bulky. And the green's not really my favorite thing on him. So, sorry, Mirage, but it's just not it. It's not good looking on you. You're much more handsome than the skin is showing, and yes, an F tier skin. Moving on, Ghost Machine. Love this skin, really cool looking skin. The blue in his hair is super cool. The white, nice. Love the skin, S tier. I just think the skin was very well polished. And moving on to our next skin on our lovely tier list, we have the Revenger. Okay, so this is a very bright skin for Mirage. I like it. I don't like it as much as the white version of it, but I do like it quite a bit. I would say this is an A tier skin. Alright, moving on to our last Mirage skin, the Prestige. Once again, I don't really like the chunky this skin looks. It's not as bad with black. Black is kind of a slimming color. That being said, I don't love it. I don't hate it as much as the other one. Yeah, it's just kind of boring for such an eccentric character. So I'm gonna go with a D tier on that skin. Okay, moving on to Octane. Alright, starting with El Diablo. I like the skin. I like how they didn't overdo the red. I definitely think it could have been overdone for sure. Just looking at other skins. Yeah, I mean, I like the skin. I don't think it's quite S tier quality, but it's one of those ones that are also kind of jump between S and A. So we'll just stick it there. Moving on to Gold Rush. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just okay. I would say it's a C tier skin. Moving on to Speed Demon. I really like this one a lot. I like the copper accents on it. I like the blue face on it. I really like the skin a lot. This is an S tier for me. So much S tiers. Maybe I'm being too nice. And then we have Victory Lap. Don't really care for this one. It kind of hits that same category as the Bangalore police officer or the Gibraltar army looking dude. So that would put it at a D tier. It's just not for me, but I can see why some people might like that skin. Moving on to Pathfinder, and boy, this one is fairly boring. I like Copper, but it's just boring. If I see this legendary skin, it just kind of just feels like Pathfinders, and I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I would put this at an F for sure. Yeah, it's just boring. We have Angel City Pacer. Not as boring, but still don't like it. It just kind of just feels so like blah. And they could have done something cooler with him. So I like it more than the other one, but I still don't like it. That's an E tier for me. Sorry, Pathfinder. Quicksilver. It's like it's slowly getting better. I like the contrast in this one a lot more than in the Angel City Pacer. The contrast is pretty cool in this one. A little bit of red in there. It does have a very kind of sleek look to it. So for this one, I would say a C. Yeah, it's not great. Just say Pathfinder is such an interesting character, and I think it could be better. So C tier. And lastly, we have the Aviator. I don't love it. I don't hate this one. I like the light blue color. It kind of makes it a little different, while still kind of being metally. I would say a C. Yeah, it's not beautiful, but I don't think it's terrible. All right, moving on to Ramparts. Heritage Pride. We have all the skins here. You can see them all. Okay, Heritage Pride. I like it. I like it. I wouldn't say I love it. I wouldn't say I hate it. I like it. It's a nice looking skin. Um, yeah. I would say probably a B tier on this one. It's nice. I like it. Not much to say. Premium finish. I don't like this one. Maybe I would like it if they did something with her hair, but I don't know. It just doesn't. It just needs something, and I just don't like it. I would put it honestly. I would say E. E tier. Saudi, not Saudi. I like this one a lot. I think she's really pretty in it. I think the colors are really elegant. It goes for what? It's nice, beautiful. I don't know. That's fun. S. S for me. And the DV you may know. This one is nice looking. I definitely think this one is pretty. It's not amazing, but I like it. I would say it's a B tier as well. Mr. Revenant. Okay, we have the Bird of Prey. Nice. I'd say it's probably another B tier. It's nothing that makes it go, whoa. That's nice. So B tier, he goes. False Idol. I like the colors in this one. I do wish proportionally things were a little different, but the colors in this one are beautiful. I really like the colors in this one. So with that being said, I do like the colors a lot. It's for me, it teeters between. I know I've talked about this too many times now. Between A and S. I like the colors a lot. I just kind of wish the head was a tiny bit smaller. Shadow of the Sun. I like this one more. It really gives off that like Egyptian god type of vibe here. Really do like this one. we have Unholy Beast, and I don't really like this one. I'll be honest with you. It just feels kind of thrown together. I don't really like it. Yeah. No, that's gonna be an E tier for me. Sorry. Moving on to Watson. We have Watson's Ace of Sparks. Which frankly I don't really care for all that much. If I'm gonna be honest here. Not really digging it all that much. It's okay. I actually have this skin, but I don't know, it's just like it's missing something. I would say it's a C tier skin. Cybersecurity. This one's pretty cool. I like the look they went with this skin line more than the other one. Between the cybersecurity and the strange attractor. Yeah, cybersecurity is pretty cool looking. I would say, yeah, I'd probably say about a B tier skin. I like it. I like the fact that it feels different than the normal Watson, which I think is nice in a legendary skin. Okay, moving on to Fly by the Wire, and I don't like this one. It's just boring. It's dull. I'm just not a fan of it. I really don't like it, honestly. The colors go well together. It's just boring. E tier. It's boring. It's too dull. Now this beauty right here, Strange Attractor, definite S tier. I mean, I love this jacket. We're running out of room in the S tier, so we're gonna have to start another row. Just know up here is still S. It's not better than S. Okay. Too many S's. Alright, moving on to Wraith. We have White Specialist. This one's kind of boring. I like pink a lot, so that's like the thing that saves it for me a little bit. But it's just boring for a legendary. It's just her in a little outfit, really. It's not really anything special about it. Doesn't really bring anything new to the character. I'm gonna go with C tier on that. We have Vengeance Seeker, which is nice. It's very edgy looking. It's a nice looking skin. Nothing to write home about. I would say a B on Vengeance Seeker. It's nice. It's not like whoa. It's nice. The Liberator. I don't really like this one that much. I mean, I get what they're going with, with her lore and whatnot, but I don't really care for it. For a legendary skin, it dropped the ball. It's a D for me. And Quarantine. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. It feels like it's got a little bit more than its pink counterpart. Being that it's like almost all white. It's got that little touch of like mint green to it. I like this one. Certainly, I don't think it's an S, but I definitely think it is probably my favorite race skin legendary race skin you could just buy straight out of the shop. Alright, and moving on to our last and final legend, the newest legend, Valkyrie. Starting up with Titan Tested. I think it's a pretty skin. I like the touch of pink and white, and I think the hair looks pretty. Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite skin of all time or anything like that for her, but I do like the skin quite a bit. So for me, I'm thinking probably like an A tier on this skin. I like it. It's pretty. I would rock it if I had it, but not quite S tier. on to military grade. I really like this skin a lot. This one's definitely an S tier for me, which is a surprise because usually I'm not into the color scheme that you see here, but I think it just works really well with the hair color they chose, with her makeup. Overall, I really like this skin a lot. So yeah, definite S tier for me. Gotta squeeze it up into this S tier. And moving on to the play on her name, the Valkyrie looking skins. So first we have Golden Opportunity, and to be honest with you, I don't really like it all that much. I think it's kind of muddy looking, just because there's not enough contrast. It's a lot of the same tone. Uh, I really am a fan of contrast, so it's not really doing it for me. So for me, I would have to probably give this one probably about a C. Yeah, I think it's about a C tier skin. I like what they were trying to do. I think just changing a few colors would have made a huge difference. But yeah, that's a C for me. And our last skin on our tier list is Azure Blessing. So I do like this one a bit more than Golden Opportunity, but not by much. I still kind of think it's a bit muddy looking, but it's not as bad. So I would say this one's about a B tier for me. And yeah, so that's my tier list. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments below. Remember, this is my opinion, so this is what I think. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just go ahead and hit the subscribe and like button. Let me know what other tiers you want me to do, whether it's for Apex or something else. Let me